So are the Mag 7 struggling a little bit? I'm going to say no. Some people would say yes. I'm going to say no. And here your Magnificent Seven are Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, formerly Facebook, Alphabet, formerly Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Tesla, for those of you who may have forgotten. Biggest companies in the world. Most of them are tech. You can call Tesla tech, or you can call it a car company. Amazon, you could say it's tech, or you could say it's pretty much everything. They have their hands in pretty much everything, from cloud to selling you some pharmaceuticals to selling you a t-shirt or toys. They pretty much, or groceries, they pretty much do it all. But these are the biggest names, and people are wondering, are they struggling? Well, let's pull up a chart on the CNBC Magnificent 7 Index. And you're going to see here that, I don't know if they're struggling, but they're sure has flattened out. Some might say, well, this is about to start maybe a downturn now. I would probably tell you maybe it's just consolidation, and now we're going to see the next leg higher coming up shortly. However you want to look at it, glass half full, glass half empty, I think the Mag 7 stocks are doing just fine. The Alphabets and the Amazons and they're doing just fine. And perhaps it's not so much that these names are struggling. Maybe it's because many other sectors of the market or other stocks are actually surging and maybe doing just as well or almost as well. Our next chart shows exactly that. More stocks are outperforming the S&P 500 in this year or the last year than any time. 2025, you can see here, look how many stocks are outperforming the S&P 500. Over the last couple of years, we had very few stocks outperforming the S&P 500. They were mostly tech stocks that were leading. So you had, many eggs in one basket called technology. It's the biggest basket, makes up 40, 50%, depending on how you look at the S&P 500. And so maybe the Mag 7 aren't doing as bad as perhaps maybe some in the media are saying. And so I still believe you need to own some of these names. Own the names that make sense. Microsoft, for example, we've seen a decline in Microsoft stock from $450, $460 a share to $410. Maybe on a dip, you buy some Microsoft because it really hasn't done anything as of late. Maybe you don't look at a Meta because it's been on such a run. Maybe you look at Google, Alphabet, because it's had a bit of a pullback. So I think you want to continue to own the Mag 7, not all of them, but a few of them, especially for a diversified portfolio. To me, that continues to make a lot of sense. Don't get caught up on this idea, well, maybe the Mag 7 have had their day. I think their days are definitely still way ahead of them. I think many of these businesses will continue to benefit from artificial intelligence, from chips, from what is coming down the road in the future. And yes, there'll be more and more competition. But overall, I think if you continue to look at the Mag 7 as opportunity, I think that is the way you're going to continue to grow your portfolio.